What's up, all you survival horror fans out there? This is CJ, and we're going to do a review on Deadly Premonition, the game. Now, when I first heard of this game, I was reading through Game Informer, and I found this game, called Deadly Premonition, and it's coming out for PS3 as a revision of the original game, which is the original game, but you know how it goes. It was Director's Cut. It's a Deadly Premonition Director's Cut, like Resident Evil Director's Cut, without with the Resident Evil. Anyway, this game right here, I was really interested to play it. Like, when I first saw the thing on the Game Informer, I was already going to get this thing, no matter what, because it said there's going to be serial killers and, like, investigations in it, so yeah. And I was, like, already digging it, so when I saw this thing at a GameStop, I mean, it just sat there like a golden, like, statue, you know what I mean? It just sat right there, so I had to grab it. And I took it home, and I first played it, and this is before I started staring at the reviews for this game, and when I first played like a few minutes of it, I was like, what the hell? But you gotta think, it's a survival horror game, and it's really a survival horror game. I have to give it like full credit on that. So this is a game where you're playing as Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everybody calls me that. Which he says onto everybody, and annoys the crap out of him, and annoys the crap out of the other people who've heard him say it before. But anyway, this is the dude that you play, and he's like one of the coolest dudes in the world, in video game history, like Alpha said, but, this is my video, this is what I say. So, he talks to himself in, like, the split personality kind of, like, feel. Like, he has a split personality dude named Zach, and he's had him since he was a kid. Now, if you follow the storyline, you'll understand why, but this dude goes around town talking to himself sometimes. He's kind of like, hey, Zach, what do you want to do, Zach? You want to go in there, Zach? Will I get killed if I go in there, Zach? Maybe I shouldn't, Zach. So, yeah, that's what he does almost throughout the game. He kind of talks to him. But he's also cool because he is, like, the smartest FBI agent in the world, and he does not give a crap whatsoever. Like, if all these, like, monsters start growing up at him, he just kill them all and then just, like, shrug it off and be like, whew, that was a close one, Zach. I mean, like, if I saw all these monsters and killed them all, I'd be crapping my pants and getting the heck out of there. But this dude remains calm and smokes a cigarette. That's what he does, because he is Francis York Morgan. And it's the dude you play throughout the whole entire game. And at some point you get to play the killer. Yeah, you get to play as a killer, too. But the main objective is, you're supposed to find a serial killer, and you're supposed to find this serial killer, the red raincoat killer with an axe, the one who's causing all these, like, brutal murders. And with the murder of someone called Anna, and I'm pretty sure this is Anna here. And what happens is you go out and investigate at this town called Greenvale, and they never really had a problem with the town, you know what I mean? And you go there, you're Francis York Morgan, you're like, what's the problem, I can help it. And then they don't want your help, and then you just help anyway, and then it's like all these people in the town don't know who you are. They want to know the scar on your face. They want to know what that's all about, but you're a special agent, so you're working on this case, and you fight, and you do all these crime scene investigations and whatnot, which is like the coolest part of the game too, because it's a horror game, you see. And whenever you get in your state of mind that something is horror related, or something happened, like some crime scene happened, your dude right here, Francis here, Frank, puts pictures in his head in like this like cinematic detail of what happens at the scene with his own mind, and he figures it out all together. And that is really impressive for a forensics agent dude. And I really respect the dude. I mean, he could probably solve a Manson case in like 2 days. That's how I feel. And you got all these people helping you. The hot Emily Wyatt, and you got Thomas, which is the wimp of the entire game. See him back there. And you got you just, driving the car. And your dude must have like something wrong with his head or something, really. Because with the split personalities and all that, it really does not help. If you're trying to do an investigation, in the middle of an investigation, you got these freaks. Like, the whole world turns into an alternate universe, and you get to fight, like, Silent Hill-ish monsters. Look at that, that's creepy. That's creepy. So, yeah. So, it just happens randomly in the game. Like, that's your horror version of that's your horror part of the whole entire game. But what I'm trying to say is, this game is really good, despite its flaws. And let me tell you its flaws. Number one, I do not like some of the music. Like, the music in this game, sorry. The music in this game is, like, really ambiotic, real evil, real survival horror-ish, and I love that. But it's also, like, if it's in a happy mood, you hear happy music, like happy guitar music and whistling, and sometimes it's like, okay, that's weird. And then you hear some other tracks where it's kind of like, you know, like jokey or comedy or suspenseful or scary or something. And you even got the music where if you go in a car, it all of a sudden turns into a James Bond kind of, kind of music, like what you're hearing right now. Like, you're going into a car, you're going to go out and investigate. So that's the music it gives you. See, listen. See what I mean? It's like the 70s kind of feels when you listen to music. But anyway, it has glitches. It has the kind of bad soundtrack to it. I like some of the soundtrack. Even the really, like, soft, sad ones. It's supposed to be a really sad storyline. What got me, though, from calling this a bad game is the story itself. All the characters are set correctly. All the story is just so perfect. It's so damn perfect that it just blows me away. I really like this game. I really do. I really do. Despite all of its flaws, despite all of the bad, like, reviews it got, like, holy crap. If you saw the reviews, you'd probably load your pants, because it probably, yeah, I think it got more bad reviews than Duke Nukem Forever. And it's a pretty good game for the main reason why it's fun. The main reason why it's a good game is because it is fun. It's like Grand Theft Auto and survival horror game. You drive around in a car in this big old town, and you do stuff like side jobs and everything, like destroy all humans, but you have a car, and you don't really harm anyone in this game. So even if you tried, you'll probably get like a fine or something. Like, take your machine gun out. That's the fun thing to do. Take your machine gun out, like, point it at everybody you see. They lift their hands up. They're like, who? They actually do like do like a scared voice, or they just do who? Or like, are you trying to shoot me and stuff like that? And then everybody gets down, and you get like a bad rep for it. The funnest thing to do is the theater, like the theater where you just like pull out your machine gun, and then you just watch everybody get down, which is kind of fun to watch. So anyway, so Red Coat Killer, you're supposed to catch him, right? In this game, you investigate and interrogate every single person in this whole entire place as much as you can, with your instincts and with Zach. You try to figure out who the hell is this, and that's like, if you play this game and decide not to play it anymore, it will really start getting you to itch, because you want to know who the hell is this, because it's one of the people in the townsfolk. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. And the rest of the people are accomplices. Like, there's like a few people who are accomplices with this Raincoat Killer dude. And when you first see him in the game, he kind of gives you a warning to stay off, get the hell away from him. He starts slicing at you, and if you miss, he just throws you on the ground and just runs away. Just pretty much telling you a warning to not mess with him anymore. And when you first see him later in the game, see those piercing red eyes? I mean, if you first see him in the game again, he has no remorse whatsoever. He'll just come right at you with this, like, big old axe here, like, grinding on the ground, making sparks, running, like, sprinting towards you, and you have to run away from him or hide from him. And that's about it until the end of the game, where you get to find out who he is. And, what he does is, like, if you're trying to hide from him or run away from him, he'll chase you down no matter what you do. I mean, like, if there's a door that you've, like, gone past, like, 2 doors behind, you can hear him, like, coming right behind you. He just opens the doors, like, wham! And it's open. And he starts coming after you. If he catches you, sometimes he throws the axe at you. And then when it actually hits you, it's just, like, so, like, disturbing, because he'll cut you up with this axe. It's like, oh, and then you're dead. And then you're just lying there on the ground, and then he laughs, probably runs away, and rats come by and eat your whole entire body like they do with Kenny. Poor Kenny. You killed Francis York Morgan, you bastard. But anyway, yeah. So, Ignition. So when you first play this, it's going to be a project game, you know what I mean? It says Project Deadly Premonition, so you know what you're going to get yourself into. It's probably going to be, that's why they made a director's cut of it. But when you play it, it's a really fun game, and you get to drive around whenever you want, do whatever you want, and despite your best efforts, you can just do anything whatsoever. That is what makes this game fun. Is that all I have to say about it? I think that is. So, Deadly Premonition, pretty good game, and I challenge you, Dusty Aspire Zero, my good friend, if you get this game, just play it halfway through, or like play the whole entire thing and then do a review of it, because I would love to see that. I would love to see your reaction, because I want to know that I'm not the only one here. Me and Alpha are not the only one here who actually like this game. So, yeah. You want to see some gameplay of it? Well, here we go. No. Crap, why did I think this was a good idea? Oh, crap, he's coming. Hey, hi. Hi, buddy. How you doing? You know, I'm just going to stop and just take a look at you.
Short chat later.
Oh, man. Where are you? Come here, doggy. Nice doggy. Great doggy. Good doggy. I'm sorry, but I don't see how this game got a bad rating. If that just looks creepy. If I saw that thing in the middle of the road, I'd run the opposite direction. But since it's a video game and I'm Prince York Morgan, I'm just going to go near it. Hi, how you doing? Ah. I'm limping as fast as I can, just to get away from you. Get away from me. Nope, 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 nope. It's coming, isn't it? Nope. I'm gonna die. Seriously, you're not gonna chase me? Come here, doggy. Hi. How's it going? Okay, those were really poor examples of the game, but you know what, at least you got to see a little bit of something. It was pretty long, but yeah, I'm going to end this video right here, so yeah. There's your happy whistling music. So yeah, this game for me gets a 4.5 out of 5. It's a pretty good game. Go get it if you want to. I mean, you get to do whatever you want. It's a survival horror game. That's all I have to say. It's survival horror. You don't like it, well, that's tough. That's your decision. If you do like it, then kudos to you. It's all about opinion. You like it? Good. Don't? Well, yeah. Like the same thing as my videos. Like this video, good. Don't? Well, whatever. So I will see you in the next video. I still do not have an outro, so, you know, same as always. Bye.